welcome to Natural Living Club. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Karen.
Today is all about Hydrosol's peaceful, relaxing evening, a vibrant morning routine, essential oils for Libra season, cold and flu season. We have so much fun over in our Natural Living Club talking about ways to just live a more toxin-free lifestyle so we can live longer, healthier, and happier all together. A big reason why we started the Natural Living Club is we were doing a tea time with Jenny and Karen years ago during COVID because everyone was at home and we wanted to just come live and do fun recipes and just create community. It's all member driven. If you find something you loved, come on over and share it with us. We're gonna love it too, which is so cool.
What you'll find inside the Natural Living Club is a conversation.
A place where you can ask questions, hear different perspectives, and learn from both experts and everyday people who are walking the same path with you. We meet twice a month for live events where we go deeper into things like allergy support,
Flaxseed, hair gel,
coconut oil, argan oil, sleep support, and natural remedies for everyday health. And we have a special gift for you. To help you get started, we're offering free access to our Aromatherapy 101 course, which is a $49 value for all our Natural Living Club members. And I love this map feature right here, where you can look and see where people and different Natural Living Club members are all over the world. Trust me, you're not gonna wanna miss the Q&A on this live event. It'll happen right after we're done. We're gonna keep the conversation going inside of that Q&A. If you care about what goes in and on your body,
if you're looking for real conversations with people who get it,
and if you're ready to take small steps that lead to a healthier, more vibrant life, then you belong here.
join us today.
Click the link below to join us today for just $3 a month. Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm so excited to be here with you. We're back in the studio, and Karen and I have so many adventures from our sourcing trip to Greece, specifically the island of Crete, and we can't wait to tell you more about the potential products that we'll be working with. Now, essential oil sourcing is such this magical partnership with folks who are out there working the soil, planting plants, harvesting at just the right time, distilling in just the right way to create this beautiful essential oil. Every single drop is so intentionally done. So we are so happy to potentially be partnering with some brand new distillers. Now, how it works is we meet them, we get to know just their ethos, their mission, their vision for how they produce. We want to make sure we're aligned on that. Sustainability is so important to us, and regenerative growing practices are so important as we are asking a lot of the world and the earth to grow these plants so we can harvest and create our beautiful essential oils, right? And so we want to make sure that we are supporting folks who periodically allow the ground to rest and to really think in terms of long-term growth of the plants and sustainability of that particular plant. So we found some amazing partners with who align with us in this mission and vision. And we are so excited to be potentially working with them now. So we have a bunch of samples. We've smelled the oil. The oil smells amazing. Now we are sending it off for testing to make sure that we know how much of different chemical components are in there, so we know exactly what we're working with that particular batch of oil, and then we'll make it available as long as everything goes well onto our website. So stay tuned for more on those adventures. For those of you in our Thriving Aromatherapist membership community, Karen tomorrow has her workshop on jasmine essential oil. It was so much fun. As we were walking around Crete, Karen kept saying, I smell jasmine. And there were jasmine flowers all over, just growing wild, in people's gardens or on the street. And it was just such a fun reminder of, we've been very jasmine focused over in that professional community because that's the topic of this month, the oil of this month. And Karen has an incredible hour-long workshop planned for those of you who are in our Thriving Aromatherapist community. It's our professional community where we really get into the essential oils with Thrive. So we're very excited about that. And she's also going to share a little bit more about the essential oil Dittany from the island of Crete, and just a little update. She's going to come on a couple minutes early and let you know some updates on that. So we're very excited. We're just coming back, just really reignited and excited for what we are all a part of here. It's so much fun to help connect the dots, between the grower, the producer, of our beautiful products to then bring them to Aromatics International and then to make them available for you so that you can create your holiday blends and you can create different things. One thing I wanted to just let you know, those of you who are in the Natural Living Club, we have a post running right now that I am just loving so much. We have Fall NLC Member Business Share. And look at this. We have almost 300 comments of folks who are sharing different businesses they have, different things that they're making with these gorgeous essential oils and products. And so if you are an NLC member, come on over and give these folks some love and support in terms of the things that they're creating and sharing. They've got links to different content. Either it's a content-based business or a product-based or service-based, and it's just all about wellness and supporting just a natural lifestyle. So come support if you're not yet a member. Please join our Natural Living Club. It is either $3 a month or $24 a year. And you're actually able to, we've just allowed this option. You can actually start a 7-day free trial, which is very cool. So come join us and then check out what our Natural Living Club members are in here making. We're just very excited about supporting this group of amazing entrepreneurs out there crafting gorgeous products. So I'm going to head back over to the comments. I want to say just take a minute and say hello, hello. We've got, hi, Susan and Laura and Sangeeta. Hello, hello. We're just, again, so happy to be back. We're so excited to be here. Now, this event is Essential Oils for Scorpio season. We're going to do a really deep dive into the featured essential oil of our workshop today, which is Blue Cypress. And I'm so excited to tell you more about Blue Cypress. Now, if you are in our Natural Living Club, your free gift this week on any purchase over $20 is a 1% blend of our Blue Cypress essential oil in 1 fluid ounce of jojoba. Now, the recipes we have prepared for you, we actually, Karen and I created 3 different blends, and we made a PDF we'll be putting into your Natural Living Club community right there in Classroom. So you can look at those 3 recipes. Each one of those recipes features the Blue Cypress oil, which you're just going to love. It's such a unique, gorgeous oil. I'll tell you more about that in our presentation today. But essentially, this is looking at the astrological time of year, which is Scorpio season. Now, do I have any Scorpios here in our chat? If you are here live and you're a Scorpio, let us know your birthday. Maybe it's November 5, maybe it's already happened. I have so many Scorpios in my life I love dearly. I love Scorpios. I am personally an Aries, and I just get along so well with Scorpios generally. And I cannot wait to say happy birthday to any of our Scorpios who are here with us. And if maybe you have a Scorpio you love in your life, feel free to, maybe it's your daughter's, maybe your daughter's a Scorpio, maybe someone in your circle is. We would love to know. All right, I'm just going to refresh this because I want to make sure I'm seeing the most recent comments. There you are. Okay. So yes, let us know if you are a Scorpio, and just some general things about how, when we are presenting in terms of essential oils for a specific astrological season. It's fun, it's light, it's a great way to navigate looking at our essential oils and asking different things of them. Now, Scorpio season, even if you're not a Scorpio, there's just in the air, it affects all of us in certain ways. And so there are really wonderful things about this time of year. And there are some things just to keep in mind and be aware of. And so these blends can really help you navigate this. Now, of course, as you know, our gorgeous essential oils they're so multifaceted. So for example, we're going to be making an anointing oil together in a 10 ml roll-on, looking at Blue Cypress, working with Blue Cypress, frankincense, carteri, myrrh, sweet orange, and jojoba. And so your free gift, I'll show you how you can use your free gift in this particular recipe. And then we've included 2 other bonus recipes that work with Blue Cypress for essentials for Scorpio season in the PDF in our Natural Living Club just for our members. So that is a perk for you. And this particular blend that we're going to be making in just a moment is just really helping to bring out the emotions that you might be experiencing in a really good way as we're in more of an intense emotional period during Scorpio season, which coincides so nicely with Halloween, right? Which is coming right up here in just a few days. It'll be Halloween season. I know that my sister-in-law has some really cute outfits for my niece and my nephew, and I cannot wait to go trick-or-treating with them on Friday. I have not thought about it until this very second that I need some kind of costume, so I'm going to be thinking about that and putting something together between now and Friday, something quick. And if you have a costume, if you're going to be doing something fun for Halloween, I would love to know in the chat too. It's just such a fun thing, whether you have grandkids or kids or nieces or nephews like I have. It's just fun to know what everyone is going to get up to this Halloween season. Okay. It does look like we have so many Scorpios here. So happy birthday to all of our Scorpios. It's just so much fun to remember birthdays, to celebrate birthdays. So happy birthday to all our Scorpios. Janine is November 2. That's coming right up. That's awesome. Barbie is 11/7. And you found a way to do a Scorpio emoji. That's very cool. I love that. All right. So again, if you're a Scorpio, you know way more about you than I do. So Karen and I did some notes. These are my notes, our show notes. So Scorpio, this time of year, I'm just going to kind of read them as we go through this, really invites us to go just journey beneath the surface, just to kind of check in and see what's going on. It's a time of just emotional honesty and deep reflection and transformation. And the Scorpio energy asks us to really explore what lies beneath our layers, to shed, to release, to rise renewed. So the best parts of this time of year, of Scorpio season, just offer a powerful emotional insight and intuition and rebirth. And it can inspire devotion, authenticity, and courage to face truths that really bring out growth. So it's a time of potential growth. That same intensity can sometimes lead to emotional overwhelm, control struggles, or it can also have some burnout effect. So I don't know if you are identifying with any of those positive or potential, I would say, potential drawbacks of this time of year. I've certainly been feeling just more big emotions lately, and maybe it's because I've been working on this presentation. I'm not sure. But if you can identify with any of that, just pop in a 3 into the chat if you are feeling like you are in this Scorpio season in that particular way. So Mina saying, happy birthday to all our Scorpios. So let's walk through the blend we're going to make together, which is Under the Surface Anointing Oil. Now, Devin, who does so much for us and wears so many hats, he has created these recipes over at Aromatics International. So I'm going to just search for them and kind of show you how to find these recipes when you are looking to potentially make this blend after the event that we're doing right now, or sometime in the future, which is just a great blend, a great roll-on. I'm going to put in anointing oil and see if that pops up. Let's see. I'm going to make sure there's not 2 ends. Here we go. Anointing roll-on right here.
No, other one. Under the surface.
Under the surface. Thank you so much. Timely. This is our new chat assistant. If you want to ask Timely questions, we have uploaded all kinds of information to Timely. So Timely is really knowledgeable on the products over at Aromatics International. So you can ask Timely all kinds of cool questions, which is great. Okay, let's go back to our searching under the surface. Right here. This is how you find the recipe. We also, again, have that PDF of all 3 recipes that we created for this particular event, and we're going to be blending one together, one of the 3. So this is Under the Surface Anointing Oil. And as you know, our essential oils are so multifaceted in that each one of these oils has their emotional supporting properties, their energetic supporting properties, and their physical therapeutic supporting properties. So while this blend is specifically crafted to really help with grounding during this time, with reflection, and just looking to really help us with our emotional work, each one of these oils has a really incredible therapeutic side to it, which is they're good for all different sorts of things, which we will go over in just a moment. So when you combine the effect of these oils when you put a blend together for their emotional support, their energetic support, and their therapeutic support. You're getting so much in just a 10 ml roll-on. And also it smells amazing. You can just wear it as perfume as well. So I just wanted to point that out, especially if you are new to this world of essential oils, the different things you can look for and appreciate and expect when you put a blend like this together. All right. So under the surface anointing oil, this is all about grounding and centering with this steadying anointing blend that supports emotional balance before meditation, ritual, or journaling. And we've been talking this year and throughout all of time when we do events, we love rituals. And if you have a specific ritual in your life that you do, maybe you read in the mornings or light a candle or put your diffuser blend on or do some yoga, meditation, or maybe you do that in the evening or sometime during the day, this blend that we're about to make together is so good to support you as you're going through your ritual for that grounding energy that you're hoping to get. And our rituals just enrich our lives so much, and they just help us to come back to center, help us to remember the things that are important to us, help us reset our priorities, and just help us live a more purposeful, intentional life during that specific day. And so I love our rituals that help with that. And this blend is going to be your new go-to when you are going through your own rituals for your own personal enrichment. So I'm very excited about that. So we're going to be working with, again, blue cypress. We're going to be working with frankincense, 1 drop of myrrh in this particular roll-on, and 1 drop of sweet orange. Now, we've in previous events, we've done the drop-by-drop method where we smell all of the caps together to just make sure we like what's going on. So you could do this before you go ahead and blend everything. You could just do a quick check for yourself and make sure you like how all of these oils smell together, because what you can do is you can kind of make this your own, right? So I'm going to take all of these caps off and I'm just going to smell them all together. It's your first check to make sure you're going to like the general direction, the general aromatic direction that this blend is going. So let's put all of the caps together. We've got our blue cypress, our frankincense, our myrrh, and our sweet orange. I'm going to smell them all together. That is absolutely gorgeous. You are going to love the aromatic synergy of this blend. For me, I want every single one of these oils in here, but for you, maybe you're thinking, I'm not sure that I want to have both frankincense and myrrh. You could do 3 drops of frankincense or you could do 3 drops of myrrh. I love the nuance of both the frankincense and the myrrh in this though. And energetically, they just have subtle differences in terms of that emotional support. So I love the blend exactly as it is. Obviously, we made it. But if you want to kind of play around with this and really make the aroma something that you appreciate even more, this is a great way to approach it. So you could take off, let's take sweet orange out of the equation for a second. That is a completely different blend. It is completely different to just have the blue cypress, the frankincense, and the myrrh. It is just more resin forward, as you would imagine with the frankincense and the myrrh. And that blue cypress is just a beautiful addition. Now, blue cypress has a very gentle aroma. Karen and I were talking about this right before this event started. It's a super gentle aroma, which it just plays so well. It's kind of like the dolphin in your blend. It's just so light and fun, and it just plays so well, and is just such a playful oil in its light aromatic, its own way. So it just complements what's happening with these oils so well. So if you wanted to mess around and just have fun, take one of the caps away, see what it would be like if you just had 3 of the 4 oils and just play around, please feel free to just get in there and make this blend your own and feel at home with this blend, because you're going to be using it for your own rituals, your own meditation, your own emotional grounding and centering. So you want to make sure you love how it smells. All right. So now that I've got all the caps off, I'm going to put them all back on. It's just good to make sure, this is kind of an overreaction to just put the caps on like this. I could easily leave them off and make this blend, but it's just a good practice to put caps on your oils. It just makes sure that the shelf life is as generous as possible. So essential oils do so well when they are airtight and when they're away from the sunlight and they're kept in cool, dark, temperatures. So I always just like to make sure when I'm not working with an oil, I have the cap on. It just, if you get into that habit and not practice, it's going to extend the shelf life of your products and of your oils. Okay. So I've got my 10 mil here. We decided to use cobalt blue since Scorpio season. Scorpio is a water sign. And so we thought it would be, and since we're working with our very blue essential oil with the blue cypress, we thought it would be really fun to do a blue 10 mil roll on for this particular blend. We also have amber, and I believe we have green roll-on bottles. So those are options for you. This is such a great thing to make for a gift for a friend. You can make 20 of these and give them away with cute little labels as holiday gifts as we go into the holiday season. This is a blend that's very friendly for anyone. And it's what I mean by that is it's a general lifestyle blend aimed at helping someone with their own kind of spiritual practice or meditation practice, so that deep emotional grounding. So it's just a great blend to give versus a cold and flu blend is more specific. Also a great blend to give as a gift, or an anti-nausea blend that's more specific. This is kind of more general. Everyone's going to be able to use it every single day because that's part of the intention of this blend is to really add depth to those rituals that have that emotional grounding. So the free gift, again, for our Natural Living Club members is a 1 ounce blend of 1% blend of blue cypress in jojoba. That means there are 6 drops of blue cypress. Now, blue cypress is it's an oil that is, I would say, harder to craft. And so it's more on the expensive side. So we wanted to just make sure that you had the opportunity, if you've never worked with blue cypress before, to try it out and to kind of see what you think before committing to a more expensive bottle of essential oil, but which is completely worth it. It's a gorgeous oil with many different uses that I'll tell you about in just a moment. So let's go ahead. This is a 1 ounce of our blend. Now we need 2 drops. So there's 6 drops in your free gift of our blue cypress oil. I'm going to take a third of this, which means that will be the 2 drops of blue cypress we're looking for and the jojoba we're looking for in the supplies for this particular recipe. Now I'm going to move this towards me a little bit, or have that there. Carefully pour into this roll on. All right. I don't want to go too full because I want to leave room for our beautiful essential oils. All right. So on its own, it's a very, very, very gentle aroma, which is what we want when it comes to blending. Now, for those of you who have people in your life, or maybe this is you, who can feel overwhelmed by aroma, sometimes our essential oils that we're so excited about, when we blend for other people, they think, oh, this is a lot, or I'm suddenly overwhelmed by helichrysum, or I'm suddenly overwhelmed by wintergreen or tarragon or whatever it is. Now, when you have an oil that has incredible therapeutic properties, incredible emotional properties, and energetic qualities with a lighter aroma, that can be a home run for someone who is more aroma sensitive. You're going to have a powerful result with a more gentle aroma. So that's one I would definitely have in my aromatherapy toolkit when you're making blends for people who are just they like calmer aromas. They like more gentle aromas, and it's still going to be so good for the things we need it to do. Okay, so we've got our 2 drops and our 10 mil jojoba in here. I am going to carefully put the lid back on our free gift over here. Now I'm going to put in 2 drops of this gorgeous frankincense oil. And frankincense oil is good for absolutely so many things. In terms of the energetic qualities, it is, and I've got all my notes right here for both the physical and the energetic, it is so good to help promote that spiritual awareness, to just really help with that grounding and that centering. Frankincense resin, as you know, is biblical. It's been used since the beginning of time with ritual and renewal, and it's a very precious oil. It smells so gorgeous. It's so clear and crisp, and it just is very, very calming. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 drops in here of our frankincense carteri. There we go. I may have got 3 in there, but I don't mind because I love the frankincense so much. Oh, it's turning out to be so beautiful already, just with the blue cypress and the frankincense. Those two together have a very subtle but clear aroma when you combine those two together. All right. Now, when we're looking at the physical therapeutic properties of our frankincense, it's very anti-inflammatory. It really helps with that respiratory support, which is always good this time of year as we're going into more cold and flu season here in our hemisphere. Frankincense and the other resins are so good for skin healing, and they're just very restorative and rejuvenating for your skin, which is great when you're adding this to a roll-on like this in this particular way. All right, now we're going to do 1 drop of our myrrh. Karen and I are ready because the myrrh is very, very resinous, and we have a sneaking suspicion it's not going to get coaxed out. I'm going to blend left-handed here for a second. No, it's so resinous. So what I'm going to do to coax out our, I have this nifty little tool. I'm going to take off the orifice reducer of my myrrh oil. Go over here, see if this is going to need to get right up here. I'll try to do this so you can see what I'm doing without spilling anything. All right, or moving the mic. So I'm going to get in here, just really get that right there. I have to do it closer to me to make this work. There we go. So I've got the myrrh orifice reducer. Yeah, that's so resinous. No oil is going to come out of there, just kind of like we suspected. I'm going to move this over here to the side. So now I'm going to use my nifty pipette, and I just want 1 drop. I'll move this over here so you can see a little better. I just want 1 drop of this myrrh. Just 1 drop. There we go. Oh, I love that. I'm just going to have this on my desk after our events today. Now, those of you who are in the Natural Living Club, we are going to be doing a Q&A inside of school, which is where we host our Natural Living Club right after this event. Karen is going to come on and join. And if you have any questions that you want to ask, you're able to turn your camera on, raise your hand and unmute your mic and just interact. And it's a really great way just to ask questions and to hang out and to talk more about these oils, just in a more personal manner. So if you are in the Natural Living Club, you are a member, you are invited to that Q&A session. That'll be happening as soon as this event is over. It'll be happening live inside of the school community. So if you are not yet a member, you can join with your free trial, either $3 a month or $24 a year, and you can join us right after this event for the Q&A. So we'd love to have you on board for that too. Okay, now myrrh. And again, I could take the entire time to tell you about each one of these oils. There's so much to share when it comes to what they can do and how they can shine. And myrrh specifically, when it comes to supporting our health and wellness, is so good in terms of an antimicrobial. It's very skin healing. It's so good at reducing redness and irritation and just supports overall skin health, which is, again, what you want in this roll-on. In terms of its energetic properties, it really enhances self-reflection. It's really known for emotional balance, to help with protection, and just letting go of past patterns. Don't we all need to do that? Just letting go of past patterns. Okay, so we're going to put the final 1 drop of sweet orange in this blend, which is gorgeous. Whoop! Here, I'm going to do this over here. Too far away. 1 drop. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, this recipe is called Under the Surface Anointing Oil. I'm going to pop the roll-on right on here like that. There we go. And now you've got, I'm going to get it on properly. There we go. Now you have a beautiful roll-on. You can go on your pulse points right here on your wrist. You can go behind your neck, over here, right like that. You can go on the bottoms of your feet. It's just a beautiful blend to use when you are going through your own rituals of meditation, of journaling, all of that. I absolutely love, love, love this blend. Okay, I'm going to look back over to see if you have any questions right now, because I would love to just see how it's going. Hello, everyone in the chat. Again, thank you so much for being here, and we're not done, so don't go anywhere. I'm not saying goodbye. I am just taking a minute to look over here and to say hello. So if you have any aha moments or any takeaways so far, please pop them into chat, because I love knowing different things that resonate with folks who are watching, so we can do more of those things when it comes to putting these events together for you, these workshops together for you. So if you have something that stood out to you, or you learned for the first time, one of your aha moments from our time together so far, just pop them into chat. And if you could just give this video a like, and if you could subscribe to our channel, we would appreciate it so much. Anytime you do that, it just means YouTube takes the algorithm and sends this out to more people who I know would love this blend and recipe. So it just helps us get the word out. So if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel, you are doing us a huge favor. One thing we're doing tonight for the first time, which I'm so excited about, is we're taking the replay from this event. And we know not everyone is available for our live events at this particular time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. here in Montana. So if you are someone who just can't ever join our live events at this particular time, or you're more free in the evenings, we're actually going to host the replay of this event as a watch party on YouTube. So it's going to be a live event, in that I'll be there in the chat. Our team will be there in the chat, watching the replay together. So folks who aren't able to make this particular time slot, we're going to offer a replay, a live replay, as a watch party. And I believe, is it 8 p.m. Eastern time? Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight here on our YouTube channel, on the Aroma Head YouTube channel. We will be in chat live, interacting. For those of you who aren't able to make it, or you want to watch the replay again, come hang out with us. It's the first time we're doing it, so we're really excited. I'll be there to answer your questions and to just chit chat and hang out. So that's something new we're trying out. So if you think someone else in your life would appreciate this video, but they're not available right now, and they are available at 8 p.m. Eastern, send them the link, and we will see you at 8 p.m. as well, which is cool. All right. Okay, so I'm going to make a little bit of room here, because I want to talk about blue cypress. I'm going to go over to the blue cypress description. Now, this little search feature is so handy. Blue cypress essential oil. Now, cypress and blue cypress essential oil are dramatically different oils. They're from the same plant, but cypress essential oil is steam distilled from the needles, and a blue cypress essential oil is steam distilled from the wood of the blue cypress tree, or of the cypress tree, which is so incredibly cool. So there's some crossover in terms of its therapeutic properties, energetic, emotional properties, but they are very different oils in terms of what they can do as well. So there's a Venn diagram with things they have in common, but very different things that they do uniquely to their own selves. All right. So of course, this is organically grown. It has an 8-year shelf life. I love an oil with a longer shelf life. That means you have lots of time to get in there and use your essential oil. You have 8 years. This particular blue cypress comes from Australia, and it has a complex aroma, but also a very gentle aroma. It's definitely that note of wood comes through, and it means it's a lighter aroma, but it does have that fruit, a little bit of that smoke, and a little bit of honey. It does make this a very popular oil for perfumes. And I want to just make sure that you know how to navigate and look for different things as you're searching around. So I love coming down here to suggested uses. So for blue cypress, for blue cypress essential oil, it is so good, which is why we're highlighting it in essential oils for Scorpio season. It's so good just to ease tension from your mind and your body, especially in the evening. Or if you're like me and you need to ease your mind tension throughout the entire day, this is a great oil to reach for. It's so good to help with soreness. You can put it in a carrier completely by itself, or you can combine it with another blue oil. And in aromatherapy, blue oils have a tendency to be what you want to turn to when you're looking for pain and inflammation relief. And this particular oil, let's see if I can show you on a piece of paper. I'll fold some of my notes up, and we're going to take, for teaching purposes, 1 drop of our blue cypress. Should I hold it up? Yeah. Drop it right on there. Come on, blue cypress. There. You have to do that sometimes if an air bubble's in there. Ooh, you know what we did? We blended with the free gift. This is also super resinous. I have to take another orifice reducer off. All right, we got this. I was like, I thought we just used this oil, but we didn't. We used the free gift. All right. Nothing like wrestling off an orifice reducer when you're live. Okay, there we go. We have a little collection going. I don't want to put the myrrh pipette in the blue cypress. Devin can read my mind after almost 10 years of live events together. Thank you so much. 10 years. Thank you, Devin. So I'm going to take 1 drop. It is so very blue. It's light blue like aquamarine. Oh, look at that. I don't know if the blue is coming through, but it is. It's like a light aquamarine, turning more into a smoky blue color. It's a gorgeous color. Now, over in the Natural Living Club, there was the idea. Karen came running in. There was the idea of creating these pipettes. Oh, thank you. Creating these pipettes. That was so cute. So there's a 30-second delay from when I'm talking to when you can see what we're presenting. And Karen came running in to give me a new pipette because she's 30 seconds listening in the other room. That was very, very cute. Thank you so much, Mom. I appreciate that. Karen is my mom. And those of you who are in Thrive will have an entire hour with Karen looking at Jasmine. It's going to be so phenomenal. She has been working on her slides. They're gorgeous. The information is incredible. So you definitely don't want to miss that if you are in our Thriving Aromatherapist professional community. Inside of our Natural Living Club, someone suggested creating a bouquet with pipettes. And I love that idea so much. We have one going here. And just blue cypress and myrrh together. How fun is that? I can't wait to add them to our bouquet. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the blue color of the blue cypress oil. Now, it's also so good to help if you have scratchy bug bites happening. It is so strange for me to be here in Montana in October. I still have bug bites from traipsing around the fields of Crete. We visited several permaculture farms. We met with distillers right there where they're crafting their incredible oils. And I have mosquito bites or bug bites all over. And I'm like itching like it's summer. But it is not. It is fall. We don't typically have bugs or bug bites here in fall in Montana. So I am definitely going to take this roll-on and I'm going to put that right on my bug bites after we're done with this. Now, one of the other things we found when we were over in Greece with the bug bite situation is we were really so impressed with our green clay coconut deodorant that we make ourselves recipe. You can find on the Aromatics website and in the Natural Living Club. Just search deodorant both ways on both sites. And we were moving, we were hustling, we were walking, we were hiking, we were doing all of these things. And that deodorant works so well. It is so all natural, so good for your body. We also found it to be so effective to help itch go away for bug bites, because we did a little video, a little update inside of the Natural Living Club with the deodorant, and we talked about our trip. And then before that video, we were just putting them on our bug bites. The deodorant on our bug bites, it helped with itching so much. I was so impressed. So that's my new little hack for bug bites. Okay, I'm going to focus I am squirreling on you. Focus. All right. So it's so good to help. Our blue cypress oil is so good to help with scratching. Again, the sesquiterpenols in this blue cypress oil make it really helpful when it comes to soothe irritated skin. And again, it is absolutely a gorgeous oil. I'm going to go back to my notes because I don't want to forget anything. And I hope this isn't the information that I need right there in our folded paper. Oh, this is what I wanted to, yep, I've got it right here. It has again, the GCMS report is such a cool thing to look at. Let's go down here, GCMS data. And this is how we know specifically why this oil is going to be effective in the ways that we claim as a professional aromatherapist. So we're going to look at the GCMS report for this particular oil. You click here. You can look at and compare different batches. They vary slightly. So it is, again, so important to keep in mind that the soil a plant or tree is growing in, the soil, the rain, the weather, the environment, how the plant is cared for, the energy around that plant, whether it's by like a busy industrial complex or way out in the mountains, that all has an impact on the experience you have with your essential oil. And that is absolutely, it came crystal clear. It's something we know, but it came crystal clear when we were walking around in Crete. It was just a very stark reminder that that is absolutely the case. And a big difference between the oils we offer here, Aromatics International, and I would say oils from larger companies, it comes down to the small scale, just magic effect. When you have large scale monoculture, where you have fields and fields and fields of lavender, and that ground and that land is just pumping out plants. Now, they may be organic, they may be beautiful plants, but there is fatigue from the ground when it comes to supporting that growing process. So you're asking that land to pump out this large quantity of plant material, which is then steam distilled down. So it absolutely, the difference in small scale production, where that's not happening, it's a smaller scale of land where the grower has a relationship with those plants in a very unique way. That comes through in the GCMS reports in a big, big way, which means you have a higher concentration of the chemical component you're looking for when you have a smaller scale production. And that was just such a cool thing to just be reminded of when we are there in Greece looking at these small farms versus when we've been over in France just looking at those lavender fields. It's a very, very, very different oil at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and pop open one of these GCMS reports. This is what it looks like. And you can go through, and each of these are the research-based components that really inform professional aromatherapists how to approach blending. Now, we've put all of the footwork into this blend beforehand. So it is a beautiful anointing blend that you can use for your own personal ritual. The back, or the looking at how we sit down to come up with each one of these oils in the blend comes right down to science, right down to the aromatic note, right down to plant part and all of that. So you can go through and just get a sense for the different essential oil chemical components that are in each of these oils. And over on the Aroma Head side, we teach our students to look at oils in this way. The heart, the art, and the science of blending with essential oils is what creates phenomenal blends and really helps us just support every aspect of our health and wellness with profound results. So I just wanted to show, especially if you're new to essential oils and you're new to chemistry, I just wanted to kind of show what this particular report looks like, which is pretty cool. Okay, so for those of you who are in our Natural Living Club, you have two other recipes, and I did fold that up. Here's what I have. I have the recipe PDF we printed out. So you have a PDF of essential oils for Scorpio season, a little thing I wrote for you, talking about Scorpio season. You have in this PDF under the surface anointing oil, which we just blended together. And Karen actually created these blends, and I was so grateful that she did that. I love Karen's blends so much. We have a depth and devotion foot bath ritual for You, which is another gorgeous essential oil blend with blue cypress, ylang ylang, black pepper, cedarwood atlantica. And you can use your free gift. Those of you who are in the Natural Living Club, placing an order over $20, this will automatically go into your order. At checkout, a little icon will show up. You just have to say, yes, I want my free gift, and put it in your order. Okay. This particular foot bath is for a sensual, mysterious aroma for evening reflection or romantic calm. And so those are the blends that we made for our Natural Living Club members. This PDF will be in your classroom with a link to this replay once this replay is processed. Okay, I want to head over to comments and see how we're doing. How are we doing? I have so much fun. I love, love, love introducing new oils or oils you're familiar with, teaching new things about those oils. Hopefully you're able to gain information from our time together and apply this information in a very real way to help your own rituals, to help your own journey with essential oils. And we just love doing this and being here. Okay. Let's do a quick time check. Think it is time to end this event, but hop over. I'll be over in school momentarily. So let's go ahead and do our final. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to watch this event replay live with me, I'll be in chat tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to offer that as a way to just be live in some way with you, with folks who can't be here. So if you're watching this replay tonight, it's crazy. We're time traveling in the future. If you're watching this replay tonight, thank you so much for being here too. And I'm sure have been having so much fun hanging out with you and to chat. So again, I am so honored that you're taking your time to be here. It is so incredible to be a part of a group of people who are dedicated to supporting their own health and wellness with natural plant-based products. And again, it is such a cool experience to be a part of this community of people that starts from the ground over in Greece, or from South Africa, or from Mexico, or from Canada, to bring all of these plant resources together to make blends like this that are so natural, so good for our bodies, and so supportive for every part of the community of people, from grower to student to teacher to someone who's out there creating products and selling them in their community. So thank you so much for being a part of all of this important work. Okay. Another thing before I go, I don't want to forget, next week we are hosting a special 2-part series. It is essential oils that are so vital for cold and flu season. It's a 2-day event. So during our regularly scheduled programming on Wednesdays will be part 1 of this event. And then the next part of the event, the 2-part event, will be on that very next day on Thursday. And that's only for our Natural Living Club members. So the first of the 2 events are free for the public. And then the second event is just for our Natural Living Club members. We're going to look at different oils and strategies for day 1, how not to get sick. And Karen and I managed to not get sick. And we were around so many sick people all over the world. Amsterdam, Paris, as we were flying, people are coughing. The inhaler we made to help with that, I really, truly believe helped us not to get sick. So I cannot wait to share that recipe with you. That's day 1, how to do essential oil strategies to not get sick. Day 2 is, if you aren't able to do that, you do get sick. Day 2 is all about how to heal as quickly as possible and to support your body as you're getting over your cold or flu. And of course, we'll have some recipes that are perfect for kids, recipes that are great for adults, and then of course, those who have different challenges and are more immune suppressant. So we'll have recipes for lots of different scenarios. So please, please, please put that in your calendar and join us. It'll be next Wednesday and next Thursday, a 2-part event in our cold and flu strategy series. And I can't wait to to do that with you next week. So that's what's happening inside of the Natural Living Club. Again, those of you who are in Thrive, I'll see you in chat, and Karen will see you live for our Jasmine workshop tomorrow. It's going to be phenomenal. Am I missing anything?
You're going to start your chat live and then we'll switch over?
Yes, I will start my chat live. That's a great idea. Okay, so let's go hop over to school. There's something I keep needing to do so the audio is seamless. I'll remember that here. I'm going to go over to calendar. Post live. Here we go. Click that. All right. Come on over. If you're over here in Natural Living Club, come on over and hang out. We're going to have fun. Allow. 3 people are here. Yay. Okay. Camera's on. Join call. Hello, everyone. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so as you are leaving this live event and coming over to our school Q&A, you are here. You can ask us questions about these oils for Scorpio season, anything you want pertaining to this event. And Karen's coming over to join me. I'm so excited about that. So come on over, hang out with us inside of school. And yeah, we can't wait to just hang out and answer any questions that you might have and just have a nice chat about the content we did today. And feel free to turn your camera on and ask any question you might have. All right. Everyone over on YouTube, thank you so much for being here today.